With fall comes some seasonal recipes. WFMY News 2's Tony Harrison is live this morning at Earth Fair learning about some of the flavors of fall. Good morning.
Good morning, Rosemary. We are learning about the flavors of fall, and you know what? There is a perfect treat out there for adults and kids, and adults plus, and I'll tell you what that means in a minute. That's sugar-free and caffeine-free, but it's still sweet, so when you hear sugar-free, don't get scared. It's still got some flavor. It's still sweet, and it's a little bit traditional, but there's some different ways to make it and kind of change it up a little bit. I'm here at Earth Fair with Debbie Fuchs. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great. So tell me about this surprise treat.
Well, we've got a great treat that would be wonderful for trick-or-treaters tonight, the kiddies that get a little bit cold, and also for adults that are waiting for all the trick-or-treaters. We're going to show you how to make a hot apple cider this morning.
Wow. And so tell me about all these ingredients. Tell me how to do it.
Sure. Well, the first thing you want to do is start with a unsweetened apple juice.
Unsweetened.
Just pure apple juice without any refined sugar. Of course, apples have natural sugar in them, but you want to find one that doesn't have any refined sugar, so you start with that. Okay. You put it in a big pot on your stove top, and then after that, it's kind of up to you to be creative in what you would like to have in your hot apple cider. There are some traditional things that almost most people put in hot apple cider, such as these cinnamon sticks. You put them in just whole into the pot and let them boil. We've also got some nutmeg that comes like that, some ground nutmeg. It just imparts a wonderful aroma to the cider. Whole cloves. Cloves have a very distinctive smell to them. They make the kitchen smell wonderful, and they have a great flavor, and you can just put them whole into the pot. And then that's when the creativity really starts to come out. Some people want to add citrus. They want to add some wonderful organic orange juice, some wonderful lemon juice. You can also put some natural honey. We've got featuring some local honey here this morning. And then people can start to add some pizzazz, and you can even put some ginger root in there.
Wow.
And really spice it up.
Okay, and for our adults plus, there was another ingredient you were telling me about.
Yes. You could add some brandy or some rum.
Brandy or rum?
Yes.
Okay, adult only.
So that's the pot for the adults, and then you have the pot for the children.
And how do you measure this stuff? Is it just to your taste and how you like it?
Well, it's basically to your taste. You could, whenever you use a whole spice like this, it's going to be a lot stronger and a lot more potent. So you might want to start with just a couple of the cinnamon sticks and taste it, see what you think. Cloves are very, very strong, so you want to be very careful with that. The ground spices, maybe just a teaspoon, and then everything is just totally to your taste. So it's also a fun activity for kids if you're having an at-home trick-or-treat party to kind of get them involved as well.
Cool. Well, thank you. And there you have it, apple cider. It's easy to make. It's delicious. If you're feeling adventurous and you're over 21, you can definitely add some rum or brandy, and it's a good way to stay warm. Rosemary?
I love the cider. It's a great recipe.
It's yummy.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Thanks.
Fall has flavor. Do you know that?
Yeah.
We eat a lot around here. Who eats pumpkin pie or caramel apples in the summer? Please. Most flavors aren't too hard to come by, though. WFMY News 2's Tony Harrison knows all about that. She's at Earth Fair in Greensboro. More on the flavors of fall. Tony, we love this time of year.
Fall is delicious, Jay. It's so yummy. And you're right, no one really eats caramel apples in the summer. But you know what? If you want to, after today you can eat them anytime you want, because we're going to show you how to make them. They're really easy to do. Let's hope, because I'm about to try this, and so this could go really wrong. Megan Hammerschmidt is with Earth Fair. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Halloween, by the way.
You too.
Love the ears.
Thank you.
Okay, show me how to do this.
Okay, well, this is really great and easy. You can do it with your kids. No stovetop necessary. We have this great caramel dip here. All you do is take the lid off, take the plastic, microwave it for about 20 seconds, and then here you go. You got your hot caramel dip. You want to mix it around. And we got these lollipop sticks here at the craft store. You could use a wooden dowel or anything like that. So you want to take your apple and just stick it down in the caramel there, and you kind of just want to take your spoon and just spoon it all around. Kind of gets sticky, but then you get to lick your fingers, and it's great.
That's okay. And so this is good for, I guess, parents to do with their kids, or if they just want to. It's
Definitely.
No stovetop.
Nope.
So if you're cooking inclined,
and you
that's
can also just twist it around in there and just roll
Yours
it
looks a
around.
lot better than mine.
Well, I did
this
make
is
3
hard.
earlier, years, so I had lots of practice
for this.
You do, I know.
Yeah, this is.
So then when you're done, you just get some parchment paper, wax paper.
Okay.
You want to stick it right on there, let it dry. You can also take some nuts or you can take some coconut.
Okay.
And what you want to do is you need to press it on there. It doesn't really stick if you just...
Can I just kind of sprinkle this?
Yeah, sure. You can sprinkle it. There you go.
I'm not doing so good.
Beautiful.
But this is really easy, and this is a healthy treat, huh?
It is. The apples are very nutritious. Now this is organic caramel, so you don't have a lot of the added sugar and preservatives in it, so it's all natural, but it's still delicious for Halloween.
All right. Well, Jay, I'm trying here.
It looks great.
I'm trying to bring something back for you and Rosemary to try these. Don't tell your dentists about that, but because it's good for you. You know, we've got the vitamins and stuff in the apples, but we have to bite into it.
It's a great treat.
Well, Megan says it's natural,
Not
too.
just Halloween, anytime.
It is.
Trust Megan.
It's natural, and it's fun, and you can do it with the kids. Easy way to have a treat. All right.
Yep. Just keep it away from the kids. That's what we're going to do. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Okay, more to come. We know about pumpkin pie, but pumpkins taste good in other recipes too, and fall is a great time to try some of them. After all, grocery stores are really stacked with pumpkins right now. WFMY News 2's Tony Harrison is live at Earth Fair this morning. How can we use our pumpkins to eat?
Well, you sure can use them, and they're not just for pie. When I think of pumpkins, I think either roasting seeds or pie. But I'm at Earth Fair, and I've learned that is so yesterday, and we are now in today, and there are some better things that you can do with them. So, good morning, Paula.
Hi, Tony.
Paula is a culinary genius. I think that's the name we came up with this morning, and she's going to show us some cool things to do with pumpkins. Now, this actually looks really difficult. Is this stuff hard to make? What do we have here?
I'll tell you, Tony, everything here is very simple to make. It's actually the presentation that's making it look special.
Okay, so what is it? Let's start here.
Okay, this is a parfait, and we've mixed two of one of my favorite food items. We have vanilla ice cream and pumpkin that are mixed together and spiced up with some pumpkin pie spice and some cinnamon, and just put in these lovely dishes, and we've put a cinnamon and ginger snap crumble on top of them.
So that's easy, huh?
It's very easy.
Okay. I think ice cream, you said pumpkin?
Yes, you could use cooked pumpkin, or you can even substitute already spiced pumpkin pie filling in a can.
Oh, cool. Okay, now what is this? Now this is what looks so difficult to me because you've carved out the pumpkins here.
Well, these little pumpkins are a lot easier to maneuver than the large jack-o'-lanterns. And what we've done is we have a pumpkin soup here, and it's a pumpkin soup made with you can make it with a chicken base or with a vegetable base. And we put them in the little tiny jack-o'-lanterns just for presentation, and it looks really nice. Looks very autumny.
It does. Now, how long does it take to make this kind of stuff?
How long? Well, I guess it depends on your skill level, and it doesn't take long at all, actually.
Okay.
No, this is something that I would say is like an A-level type of dish, both of them.
Great.
Quite easy.
And so, these are pretty healthy, I would say. Well, this one has the ice cream. What about the soup?
Oh, it's good
Can we call the soup healthy?
It's very healthy. Pumpkin is high in beta-carotene, high in vitamin A complex, carbohydrates. We tend to think of pumpkin as more of a dessert item, and it's not. It's a very, very versatile food this time of year.
Great. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, stores are stacked with pumpkins. They're everywhere. They're all behind me, all kinds of pumpkins. And here's some neat things that you can make with them. It's not just for pie. We don't have to eat pie, although we can. I love my pumpkin pie. I will probably have pumpkin pie with my pumpkin parfait after my pumpkin soup, but that's just me. Rosemary?
It sounds good to me. Good job, Tony. Thank you.
And a lot of those kids are going to be cruising by looking for candy, but there's some healthy treats they could get too. WFMY News 2's Tony Harrison has been at Earth Fair all this morning, kind of helping us make some healthy choices. Good morning, Tony.
Well, good morning. There are some healthy choices. If the kids come home with lots of candy and you don't want them to eat all that candy, but you don't want to make them sad, so you want to give them something good, or you haven't gotten your candy yet, maybe you shouldn't be getting candy. Maybe you should be getting something else. Paula, good morning.
Hi.
All right, so tell me about this spread. Now, this right here is a little scary. This is kind of scaring me, but that's okay.
It's
Maybe kids would like it. Tell me, what is this?
Well, this is a glove that is filled with popcorn, unpopped popcorn.
Okay, and this is one of those healthy options? Tell me about
Well, I think it is. It's a great one if you're having a bunch of people over and you have some kids coming over and you just want a little treat to give them. This is a great Halloween option. You need to use a food-grade glove without any powder on the inside. You don't want that. And you just fill it up with unpopped popcorn, put a rubber band at the end, tie some raffia on it, and you've got yourself a spooky treat.
Wow. Yeah, it's spooky. Okay, so tell me about the other stuff.
Well, when we talk about trick-or-treating, there's a couple different options here. We either talk about kids that are coming to your door and you're going to be handing things out to them, and we have some different things here that you might think of. One thing might be boxes of raisins. Another would be some juice boxes. Give them a juice box each, and then we have the individually wrapped string cheese. So those all make good, healthy options to use in place of candy and sweets.
Great.
And then if you have kids coming to your house, of course, there's always the homemade route. And if you're ever going to use homemade anything, or you put your own packages together to give out a trick-or-treat, make sure you always attach something with your name and address and phone number on there so they know where it came from.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much. These are some healthier options. Definitely something you can do instead of candy. This will surely scare them because it scared the heck out of me when I saw it. But she's right. It is a healthy, fun way to have some Halloween or holiday fun. Jay?
It's a little creepy, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony.